Greetings, family and friends. We are at Grove High School today, this evening from 6 to 8. We are here set up as a vendor for the African-American History Capstone presentations for Black History Month. So we are excited to be here as a vendor selling our African-American books to the students, staff, and parents. Just give you a real quick view of some of the items that we have for sale today. Of course, we have books about Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, all the way to John Lewis, for color girls who have considered politics. Bobby Kennedy. Who else we have? Russell Simmons, The Happy Vegan. We also have Layla Ali's cookbook, Food for Life. She has some really good, simple, homemade meals in there that you can cook and gain the healthy benefits from it. Also, we have little man here, Kevin Hart. Yep, we have his book as well. He's a little silly guy, so I'm sure a lot of his content in there is probably silly, probably make you laugh. Then as you cruise over here, we have lots of children books. This is for upper and lower elementary. And you can see Tay Diggs has a book out called I Love You More Than probably the World. Just looking at that image. We have lots of King books here for different age levels. This is like the lower to upper elementary King book that they can understand pretty easily. And then we have like a high school book, middle school, high school book, depending on the reading level. Some great pictures in here, some actual pictures. Look what the page we just turned to, Coretta and King Martin on their wedding day. So this one is a very, very good biography of King. And then, of course, we got the one for the adults, Tavis Smiley. I kind of like when African-American authors write books about, our legendary ancestors or leaders, for that matter. They tend to have a more personal feeling or personal capstone of just the history of people who have fought, for civil rights. So we'll have freedom. So that's a really good book about King, The Death of a King, by the way, by Tavis Smiley. Really gets to the real story of his final year before they assassinated him. And of course, over here we have several other books. Black Pain, Real Talk. It just looks like we're not hurting. Well, I don't know about that. A lot of us are hurting. So all these books are African-American, either written or featured. Even we have something on the Queen of Bebop, Sarah Vaughan. Yep, The Musical Lives of Sarah Vaughan. So she's back in that big band day, going through many of the trials that African Americans went through back in the 40s and the 50s. Okay, so over here we have several other books for kids, young adult, middle schoolers, depending on their reading level. Talks about the experience of being Black in America. And of course, we have some more upper and lower elementary school books over here and board books for infants. So if you haven't been by Detroit Book City, you can see we have a large selection of books, all categories on genres. We have books for the entire family. Cutie Pie series, the book came in the early 2000s. But of course, the content is still relevant for the kids, African-American kids growing up in the urban community. So as you can see, we are so excited about being here at Grove High School in Beverly Hills. They are having an event for their high school students. They're celebrating African-American Month. Of course, it's the last day of the month that we celebrate. And it's the African-American History Capstone presentations. So I guess all the students they have presentations that talk about or depict being Black in America, and it should be a very interesting evening. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching this watch party about where we are tonight. We are definitely going to be hitting a lot of schools next month for National Reading Month in Detroit, Southfield, in the surrounding area. So stay tuned. If you have students at this school, make sure you let them know that we're here today. And as we continue to do these projects or these, we called it the Bookup Literacy Day, we will tune you guys in through a watch party and let you see what we're doing. Okay, so we'll be back. Detroit Book City, signing out.